What is the smallest country in Europe in Europa Universalis 5? If we're going off of territory, you'd probably guess some random village in the Holy Roman Empire. And you'd be right. But if we're going off of population, it's actually a random village in Ireland. Now, as much as I love torturing myself, I don't love torturing myself that much, so there's no way I'm playing in Ireland just to get rolled by England in 2 days. So we're going to be going with the smallest country in Europe by population, not in Ireland. And if you guessed that that's in the Holy Roman Empire, well, then you'd be right. So, for today's video, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna jump in as literally one of the smallest countries in Europe, and we're gonna be playing a literal 3,000 people village in the Holy Roman Empire. We have nothing resembling a functioning economy. We can only raise 50 people to fight for us, and everyone around us is much more powerful. Wait, what's the positives of this video then? How am I gonna end up having fun? Wait. Let's just jump in. Alright, here we are in Europa Universalis 5 as the county of Wernigerode, ladies and gentlemen. We are located right here, and we have a population of 3,098 or 3,097 people, depending on which tooltip you trust. There is literally nothing redeeming about this country. I literally scrolled on the list of smallest countries by population, trying to find the smallest one in Europe. There might be some smaller ones that I may have, unintentionally skipped just because everyone has such weird names, so forgive me for that. But as far as I can tell, these guys are the smallest country in Europe by population. So, yeah, 3,098 or 97 people we're actually making money. Wow, it's not as abysmal as I thought. Once the Black Death comes around, we're gonna drop to like 1,500, probably 1,200. After that, we're gonna keep getting hit with smallpox and stuff like that. Second wave of the Black Death. We're surrounded by Goslar, which is a free city. Grubenhagen right here, which is 3 locations, so these are giants for us. We got these tiny guys south of us, but they're allied to Schwarzburg or whatever. And then over here, dude, what are we doing, man? Like, really, what are we doing here? Okay, so the buildup is just gonna take so long. I have no idea what to do here. We don't have any gov reforms, which I guess is good. We could go diplomatic traditions to try and secure some allies somehow. Fight at least someone. If we take one location, we literally double our size. Look at Blankenberg has 16,000 people, dude, and luckily, well, I was gonna say we got big cultures around us, but we're actually one of the smallest German cultures, Eastphalian. Great. Well, what else is this game gonna throw at me? Let's just go diplomatic traditions, and let's go autocracy right here. Let's queue up the research, and then I'll do the other estate stuff. Alright, estate stuff has been granted out. Let's go ahead and marry Count Conrad IV right here, who is actually decent. Maybe we can secure a royal marriage with someone. Is anyone a direct heir? Schleswig. We can marry heiress Helvig something, but Schleswig doesn't matter because they're a vassal of Denmark, and that literally doesn't help us in any way. But yeah, let's try and secure a marriage with someone. Saxe-Wittenberg is actually pretty good. Saxe-Wittenberg is actually pretty good. That might help us secure an alliance. Let's marry. They're both Elizabeths, and I'm literally just gonna rival the guys that are around me. Well, one guy. Now, something we can actually try and do is actually encourage migration right here. That might help us out a bit. Let's, 96, that's actually pretty good. And then let's just go ahead and stabilize, I think. Pretty straightforward. All right, a month has ticked over. Now we can balance these things out, in order to not lose money. That's all pretty good. Let's go ahead and start improving relations with Saxe-Wittenberg immediately. Can we ally someone? That's the question. Can we ally someone? Some guys would accept. Cool. Dude, if we can hook up with like Saxe-Wittenberg and then Lüneburg, we might actually be able to do some conquering here, honestly. Let's wait for another diplomat. Now, after granting common militias, how many levies do we have now? Oh, 96. Up from like 70 something. Dude, we are actually so powerful. Okay, I have actually allied Saxe-Wittenberg, so the start isn't as bad as I thought. I'm gonna try and hook up with Lüneburg as well. It is possible, we just need a diplomat. Another thing, markets. So we're literally right in the middle between Lübeck, Köln, Nuremberg, and Prague. How much would it cost for us to create our own market? Let's see. No valid locations available. Why? What? Really, why? Come on, dude. Yeah, this has got to be something, like... I don't understand. It is a location owned by us. You know, funnily enough, we are actually attracting people. Obviously, we're going to get various different cultures right here, but it's fine. We have so few people that we actually ended up attracting 60 Danish dudes. And they want to rise up. Come on, man. You gotta be kidding me. Dude, they're actually growing by 1% a month. That's quite a lot. That's quite a lot. I think really what this is trying to say is we need a town to create a market, as far as I know. Or I don't know, maybe we don't. I don't know. Alright, let's see if we can link with Lüneburg. Yes, we can. Cool. Okay, I'm gonna curry favors with Lüneburg and Saxe-Wittenberg. I wonder if one of them would help me with these guys. No, we just need favors. Okay, like this, we can easily start expanding, man. Obviously, this takes us way over Diplo capacity, which tanks all of this, but it's well... This doesn't really help that, does it? No, it doesn't, but that's fine. I'm researching plus 20%, so it's fine. Yeah, it's only 208. That'll take us to, like, 14%. This is the funniest thing. Now we got Holsatian Patriots as well. There's not that many of them, man! Why would they... Freaking... Alright, I'm currying favors with both of my guys. Let's hope we can actually get to 10. First Parliament is here. Let's just... Ooh. I don't know if we can get promote urbanization with just one location, but we're gonna try and get it. Let's change up some laws. The first thing I'm actually gonna go with is favor the ruler here. Okay, we can actually do another one. I'm gonna go itinerant court. See, I was worried about this. Okay, Meissen has hit Saxe-Wittenberg. Oh, both of them are actually allied as well. We got a little triple alliance going right here, but obviously, man, Saxe-Wittenberg is gonna get rolled. These guys have 7,100 levies. Saxe-Wittenberg has 2,100. You know, if these guys... We can't do this. I'm gonna accept it just in case these guys don't get wiped out. I'm not even gonna raise levies or nothing like that, but let's see. Alright, over here I'm gonna go admin focus. You know, it doesn't even suck that much that these guys are gonna get wiped out. My problem is, even if they do still end up existing, and even with Lüneburg too, we got no levies. I'm literally the most powerful country in our little alliance here that Meissen has declared on. Alright, well that settles that. I've allied Brunswick instead. They're kind of close, but with them being close, they might actually be willing to help out more. I already got 10 favors with Lüneburg. We just need them to have an army. Either way, by this point, we've more than doubled our population, which is actually wonderful. It's actually mostly our guys that we're attracting, even though there's a couple of those, so that's good. Okay, so Black Death just spawned, but I have 10 favors with Brunswick right here, and a good thing is the Emperor died. So what we can actually do instead of fighting Blankenberg right here is fight Goslar, because it is already a town. They do have Lippe and Nordhausen as allies, but it's fine because my guys will just come in, and I timed it right with the Parliament. So let's go ahead and do that. Fabricate CB on Goslar. Nice, you know, it's good to pull this off while there's no Emperor, because they're literally the only free city around us. So if we get them out of the way early, you know, we can, you know, not care about them later. So there it is. Parliament approved claims. Let's declare them, and we're immediately going to use favors to call in Wernigerode. Sorry, we're Wernigerode to call in Brunswick. All right, stop for a little bit. Are you guys enjoying this campaign? Because I'm enjoying it quite a lot. Surprisingly, no pain and suffering, lots of success and enjoyment. And if you guys are, why not leave a like, man? It lets me know that you like these types of videos and that you want to see more of them. And if you aren't subscribed yet, go ahead and do it, because, well, I'm trying to reach 200,000 subscribers. And if I do, I'll have 200,000 subscribers, which is a lot cooler than whatever we have right now. I don't even know. So do it. All right, let's get back to, frick, I forgot what we're called. Whatever. We actually got 256 levies now. So yeah, we got motion. I actually stood on Goslar before they raised their levies. That's nice. Wait, Goslar somehow ended up with 2 provinces during this war. How? Did they actually take it from Brunswick? They actually took it. They pieced out Brunswick, dude. Works for me. Okay, freaking Lüneburg abandoned me as well. Yeah, why did these guys ditch me so quick, dude? Okay, at least we can peace out. Whew, okay. Didn't even lose all of our troops and actually got 2 locations, which are... These are all the same color. I can't tell if this all one province. It's all... Hearts? No. Is that what it's called? Hearts? Yeah, okay, it's all in one province. Nice. Well, you know, we've expanded, and we officially have a town. Now, it will be good to move our capital to Goslar. I mean, it's right there, so it's not like we have to, but Now we should be able to create a market. Yes, we can. Nice. Okay, all we needed was a town. Let's try and get 180 ducats somehow. Yeah, we even got a fort, dude. Look at that. Okay, whoa, what do we have here? Oh, nice. Ghostlower has a silver mine, man. That's dope, dude. Oh, yeah, we can expand RGO here out the ass. Oh, dude, because it's such a big part of our economy, there's no way for us to not get inflation. Okay, well, let's mint max, because it does stay up until 0.6. Integration is fairly quick. It ticks by 0.3 per month, which is obviously expected since it is our culture. Okay, so just so we know, we peaked at 31,000, but now we're getting hit with the Black Death. Wait, how did this speed up so much? Is it because people died? Either way, let's start researching Age of Renaissance stuff. Alright, and just a couple more law changes. Let's go with by blood here first, and then obviously later we want to do Central Council too. You're kidding me that when I have 40 freaking ducats, I get an event to lose 25 of them? Jesus. Cool. Everything has been cored up. How much does it cost to move the capital? 13 stab and 4.25 ducats. Okay, I don't want to go below 0 stability though, so let's wait to get like 15 stab and then I'll move it to Ghostlar just because it's a town. And then you know, we can do the market there as well. It got more expensive. It's gonna be tough for us to get this much money, but hey, it'll be a really good market though, because we'll basically take you know, the weakest chunks out of all of the HRE markets. One good thing is though, no loans, baby. We're not loading up. Okay, so I married my daughter to the Mycen heir, and now I allied to them as well. So this is what the alliance looks like right now. I'm improving with Bohemia too, because I thought it was possible, but I'm gonna improve to the max, see if we can. We probably can't, but it's fine. Dude, we're actually doing buildings now, so we're kind of a big deal, you know? We're kind of a big deal. Let's move the capital to Ghostlar. Okay, so Parliament is here again, and looking at the guys around me, man, Grubenhagen right here does seem like a pretty good target. It's 3 locations, their allies are weak, and they're all pretty close, and I got favors with Lüneburg, so we'll have like 3k right here, whereas they'll have like 1500. I don't have favors with Mycen just yet, and Mycen is pretty powerful. We'll save them for someone bigger because we don't need it. So yeah, we just need to diversify our economy now, and after this war, you know, depending on how much money I take from everyone here and how we piece them out, we might be able to create the market. So let's fabricate CB on Grubenhagen right there. There we go. Let's raise up the fort and get ready to go in. How many guys do we have now? 500, dude. I'm telling you, man, you know, playing as literally the smallest country in the HRE, or top 5. Gotta be top 5. Not that bad. Not that bad. I'm actually not experiencing pain and suffering right now. Obviously, there's plenty of time. Gotta be careful here not to frick myself. I need 2 diplomats to declare the war. One to declare and the other one to call in Lüneburg, so we gotta be careful. Okay, we got the 2 diplomats. There it is. Boom, boom. Now we go into Lüneburg. Boom, boom. Raise levies. Stood on everything, stopped them from raising theirs, which is wonderful. Okay, this other ally has a fort, so we're actually not gonna bother with piecing them out, but let's separate piece Everstein right here for money and war reps. This all helps in building up the market. And then we wait. Oh, actually, we got a diplomat. There we go. There's a full annex on whatever these guys are called. Still, no risk of a coalition, so we're good, baby. Let's get it. Okay, integrate that immediately. Now, what culture is this? Angrian. Okay. Well, it should be pretty cheap for us to accept this, man. We got a slot. Tolerated. Accepted. Yeah, it's gonna take us a bit over, but we're totally chilling. I wonder if we can petition to become a duchy. Who's the emperor? Austria's the emperor. Imperial actions. They don't want to give it to us because we need... Okay, we just need a bit of prestige. If we can canonize someone relatively soon, we can do it, but I just did it, so whatever. Dude, we've grown by like 500%. That's bomb. Okay, next parliament is here. Once again, we're gonna chill a little bit. Okay, this is, I think, the final law we want to change. Central Council. Very nice. Okay, we're actually pretty close to getting the money to create a market. It's 210. We're making a decent bit of income, and I'm not even minting you. Oh, we're finally dropping inflation. Nice. Well, there's no point in minting. I'm actually gonna keep it like this and, you know, drop it, because it is, you know, 11 or almost 12% more expensive buildings. Not that much, but frick it. Yeah, dude, you know, we're doing some pretty powerful dynastic plays here. We married one daughter to the heir of Mycen and another one to the heir of Lüneburg. Funnily enough, Lüneburg is actually an elector because Saxe-Wittenberg, or Saxe-Wittenberg, that was their name, right? Yeah, Saxe-Lauenburg is up here. They got deleted, so Lüneburg is the elector now, which is good. This has got to be the most middle of the HRE, right? No, not really. This is it, I guess, right here. I think we have enough money to create a market. Yes, we do. Let's do it. Very nice, man. Very nice. It's gonna be a pretty nice market. Yeah, pretty nice market. Okay, we're making 2.8 right now. Let's see how it is later. Oh, shit. Our ruler died. Okay. Yeah, we'll keep Goslar as the capital. We actually could have waited for him to die to move our capital to Goslar. It probably would have shown up, but it's fine. Cool. Yeah, new guy's pretty good too. Is he married? He's married. Ooh, we can do this. Nice. All right, new market's been created. Income is about the same, but this is what it's looking like. It's pretty small and weak right now, but yeah, we'll make it more powerful. We got time. We're actually making decent money, man. Dude, we're actually making like mega money right now. I put down 2 or 3 buildings, but they didn't change this. They were only like 0.15 plus ducats a month and whatnot. It's not from trading. It's just mainly burger tax. I did finish integrating Goslar though, so that could be it. But it shouldn't be. I don't know. Was there that many buildings here? There isn't really. No. I don't know what it's from, but yeah. This is a very nice economy, I think, for someone that's only 5 or 6 locations big. Yeah, market's grown a little bit as well. I'm just spamming up buildings now. You know what I did? I also expanded the mines in Goslar. So that could be it. Even though we're not making money from that because I don't want to inflation max, the burgers are, I think. Can we should be able to see what they make their money from. Yeah, it is from that silver mine. Yeah, very cool. Let's give them a trade center sponsorship as well. Dude, our economy is actually going brazy right now. And imagine if we could mint too. Yeah, that's like 2 or 3 more ducats a month. Yeah, I'm just doing whatever, you know, it wants me to do. Whatever is most profitable, obviously. We're building everything in Goslar, so we definitely need people there. What I'm actually gonna do, dude, is encourage migration to Goslar. Yeah, we need a lot more people there. I always get these thingies out of the way because I don't really care. So yeah, we definitely need them. Well, actually, they're not even in Goslar. They get pulled up pretty quickly, don't they? Okay. Dude, what if we hit Brunswick? They're solo. Both of my guys would help. I got favors with them. They do got 1 fort, but it is another town. 5 locations though. Is that too much sauce? Yeah, no one has any antagonism, which is nice. Okay, we might be able to do this. It is 5, but we might be able to do this. There's Parliament. Let's do that. Fabricate CB, Brunswick. For that. Obviously, we're not gonna full annex them, no way, but I think I just found the most cracked start in U5, man. Vernig Road is actually insane. As long as you take over Goslar, I think. And develop those silver mines. Because look at this, dude. I'm surprised. I'm actually very surprised. I'm a dumbass. I don't border it. I don't border it. I border it right here. This is too big of a subject to have. Frick me, I just wasted Parliament and I can't get a CB on anyone else. I could fight them, but we'll literally only take this. Do I waste a war on Brunswick on that? Or maybe we do a subject here? I don't know. They got a fort. Is that frick it? I'll do it, man. Yeah, I'll do it. I don't want to waste the CB. All right, I got 2 diplomats. Let's go. I can't believe I didn't notice I don't board. Oh, great. Now they're allied to the Hansa. This is gonna be more annoying than it needs to be, but fine. Let's hope I don't get wiped here. Oh, we got more than 1,000 levies. All right, got my ass kicked here because Lüneburg was actually fairly incompetent, but let's peace out just for this little location. Okay, that was a pretty stupid war. Yeah, let's just go back to chilling. We're making really good money. Actually got 500 in the bank almost. Yeah, we'll look for easier targets to fight, and then once we actually start bordering Brunswick, we do have to take this. But yeah, still. Oh, actually, we got 2 towns now. That's nice. France has a pretty good big coalition going here. I'm not joining it. Frick that. Just auto-embraced professional armies. Let's take a look at this. So, okay, banking. Actually, yeah, dude. So much is spreading right in Goslar. It's really good, but everything else obviously is barren because of the market. Yeah, I still got stuff I want to research right here. Professional armies for someone as small as us, not gonna be that useful. What we can do with how rich we are, man, is really murk it up way earlier than anyone else. So that's gonna be our whole thing here. Just got 10 prestige. Actually, I was already at 25, funnily enough. Who's the emperor? Austria is the emperor. We should be able... Oh, why can't we do it then? Well, we got the prestige. Isn't it one of these? It is. There it is. I get it. I guess we need more than one of those. Dude, it's so nice starting from someone so small because we're playing like mega tall right here. I'm building everything, you know, in the right place and stuff like that. Oh, what? We got a river here? I guess we do. I could actually ally Austria here. The problem is they're gonna call me into anyone that invades the HRE. And that wouldn't really help with us fighting anyone. And I haven't been asked to return unlawful territory so far, so I'm not gonna ally Austria. You know, I missed the mid-tier German formables from EU4. Okay, got a merc company up. Let's do an actual proper war on Hildesheim right here. They got some fortified allies, but we're chilling. Okay, there's the declaration. I'm actually gonna go ahead and call in Meissen right here because Lüneburg is probably gonna occupy territories we want. Let's raise up the levies, and these 3 locations is what we want. They're also all mostly Westphalian, almost. Cool, didn't even need to call in Meissen, actually. Are we good? We're good. Okay, now we got more than 100,000 people. Would it work now? No. It's probably all of these, isn't it? I hate how, you know, first of all, what I hate is that you have to hover on here instead of the X or the arrow or the mouse to get the requirements. And then it's like, at least one of these. Okay, we do have at least one. Why? What requirements aren't met, man? Like, what requirements aren't met? Does Austria not like me enough? Do we have to do more of them? At least one. We have at least one. Is it kind of like here? Is it kind of like doing it here? Where we need to actually have at least one of this, and then, you know, something else. I don't get it. I think we need the prestige, if I'm being honest. Okay, there's the smallpox. See, I was missing it. Why have 130,000 people when we can have... We're probably gonna lose quite a lot, not even gonna lie. I think oh, okay, I thought my ruler's wife died, but it's actually just the heir that doesn't have one. Let's marry... Oh, we're not gonna fight. We've been marrying the Griffs for a while now, actually. Dude, we're actually making so much money, I'm really surprised. Economic game is insane, dude. Wernigerode is, like, crazy, apparently. Okay, a little quick in and out on Blankenberg here. Just myself. I actually wasn't that quick, and I even had to get a merc company up. What the hell, dude? Alright, no need to do any of the Navy stuff. Renaissance and banking art here, so let's just do professional armies then. I'm actually gonna make another town here. Are you guys surprised at how well this whole thing is going? Because I still am. Okay, let's do another little in and out right here. We'll just get these guys. And this time, it's on this OLM Everstein or whatever. Let's just insult them first. There we go. Send an insult. Let's wait for a month because we do have diplomats. Let's do that. There we go. 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 Okay, so now Austria is doing a land free. Oh, wait. Wait. Wait, this is the one where they come into the war, isn't it? Before May 29th. There's your May 29th, asshole. I should ally Austria. I should ally Austria. Yeah. So land freed is basically this law. Let me just see where it was. It's not there. Secularization, voting, succession power. No, that's not it. There's land freed. So yeah, they can, no, that's not it, is it? Yeah, it is. Austria can basically tell you, hey, stop doing that, asshole. So that's why I don't want them to do that. I'm gonna ally them. Obviously, I'm gonna betray them if someone attacks the HRE or them, but, you know. Okay, now I got more people and prestige, and I'm allied to Austria. I'm already a duchy. See, I did see Ducal Rights event something, but I didn't think it was for me. Okay, they just made me one. I didn't ask for it. They just made me one, which is cool. We got a little bit more cultural capacity, which is really the only thing we need, and the diplo capacity. So, yeah. Okay, since we're so rich, I think I'm gonna armory up immediately here, man. Right now, just chilling, putting down various buildings. You know, I'm doing some economy ones, hospital in the one town that we don't have it in, a royal court in Goslar. We're gonna put down a royal garden there as well as soon as we get the money. Yeah, chilling, man, actually. There we go, one more month, Dick. We got the money, royal garden. Yeah, man, y'all are sleeping on a Wernigerode, I gotta tell you, man. Obviously, you know, we're roaded up everywhere. Control isn't that banging in the stuff that we recently took, but hey, it's going up, and because we're so small, dude, look, we're basically one province large here still. Even though we got, you know, a couple, or maybe 2 provinces, let's call it. we're about as big as, yeah, the province of Prague, territorially, you know, visually on a map. Pretty nice, man, pretty nice. And we've moved up, dude. We moved up, you guys noticed at the start. I think we were 1,400 and something on the Great Powers list. Now we're 60, dude. 60. Let's see who were more powerful than. That's funny. So supposedly we're more powerful than Brittany. Upper Bavaria. A bunch of electors. Yeah, there's no one that's actually huge that it's that funny, but we're pretty close to, let's see, Tlemcen. Sure. Lower Bavaria and Savoy. Yep, I can see that. We're only 8 away from Sweden, 9 away from the Ottomans. Oh, yep. And imagine when we embrace these. Oh, we've already embraced them. Auto-embraced them. Okay, cool. I'm still doing army stuff a little bit more, I think. Yeah. Then we'll get into Renaissance. No rush. Okay, but now what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for antagonism to go down. It ticks down pretty well, actually. 3 per year. So we just got to wait 2 or 3 more years. Parliament is in... Yeah, we'll let it sit for a year, and then we'll hit Brunswick. Yes. Then take the entire thing. They're like the Mainz and the Hansa right now, but it's fine. Mainz is right here, isn't it? Oh, no, they got more stuff, right. Okay, so yeah, we got a couple of more things to do right here. I just need to go down to the howitzer and the heavy cavalry. And then... Yeah, banking would be really good because obviously we're money maxing so hard, but there's a lot of naval stuff that we don't need. So I'm just gonna go down to Renaissance first, man. Let's go ahead and hit the local council. The culture's capacity. PP is really good. I'm actually gonna go down here as well, right? So the nobles we want, uni we want, the chancery we want, and the expected cost of court we want. This isn't that relevant since we're not really cultural influence and tradition maxing or anything like that because we don't really need it that much. So let's wrap this up from Renaissance, then we'll get into the money. I actually really need the entree pot to make the Goslar market more powerful. Actually, it's decently powerful. Well, yeah, could be better, could be better. But also, dude, what's the point of going down professional armies when recruiting a regular, for example, a men-at-arms, is 462 ducats? So that's 1,000 people, right? That are going to cost me so and so monthly. That are going to cost me so much and so much manpower monthly. When, for the same amount of money, we can hire 3,000 people that we just temporarily spend money on. You know? Yeah. It shouldn't be like that. If 1,000 men-at-arms are 400, then these guys should be like 600. I actually don't agree with either. I think 1,000 men-at-arms shouldn't be 400. They should be way cheaper. Armies are like way too expensive right now. I've been talking about this the past couple of videos. It's like overbalancing. If mercs were like this, the maximum amount of... Or actually, mercs were like this. Shitty. Now they're like this. When they rebalance them, I still think they're gonna send them back to this. We'll see, though. Let's mint reduce a little bit more. Or actually, we can go like this. There we go. Finally minting again. You know what I'm saying? So... let's get these East Anglian archers. There we go. They're up. Fort maintenance is up. Let's declare on Brunswick, allied to Mainz, whatever. Oh, actually, no. We need a CB. Let's go ahead and do that. Fabricate CB, Brunswick. There it is. That's what I want. Now we'll declare. Call in Lüneburg. Boom. There it is. Yep. Excellent, excellent, excellent. There's Meissen. Influence. Favors to call into war. Perfect. Get the levies up. 3,600 right now. And with these 4,500, we just insta-walk into Brunswick. Honestly, didn't even need allies. Just called them in. Oh my god, no. Frick, we got 3 days. Oh! Yeah, they're gonna come in. They're gonna come in. They're still doing it. Freaking tight-ass Austria, bro. Yo, wait a minute. Look at this. Lüneburg's actually already voting for me. Franz Fritzli is 54. He's got about 10 more years here. What's our Diplo capacity? Ditch Austria, link up with the electors, get elected, then I'm the emperor, more money, cabinet slot, culture's capacity, Diplo stuff. You know what, Austria? Suck it, bro, come at me. Real, come at me. The Archduchy of Austria has joined the war against us. Shut the frick up, bro. You're Austria, bro. You got big-ass chins. You ain't got... there's nothing you can say. Oh, I'm bringing in 20,000 troops. Who cares? Okay, no one cares. No one cares. Can't you see I'm beating their ass up here? Who the hell is that? January 3rd. Huh. You know what? Maybe I do care. Maybe I do care. Really, we just gotta get the fort, man. How big are my loans? My loans are still super tiny for the amount of money that we're making. That's funny. The problem with Austria coming in is everyone and their mom comes in now, and everyone and their mom is actually Brandenburg, which is not very nice. They're right next to me. A year hasn't ticked over yet. Usually these Austrian allies that come into stuff like this, they don't care about being in the war. You can piece them out super quickly, but a year hasn't passed. In fact, it's only been like 8 months. We just need this fort, man. If someone walks over here, we're absolutely fricked. Yeah, I can't do this. They're gonna beat my ass. I can't do this. I clicked something away. Can I take anything? I can't take anything. Yeah, I'm out. I'm out. Yeah, okay. I guess we do care. I guess we do care. Frickin' Austria, man. Okay, well, you just lost yourself the emperorship, buddy. Yeah, we gotta be careful. Until we become emperor, we gotta do wars that we can be super quick in. For example, declare on the Abbey of Corvey. Boom. As soon as we siege it, they're willing to peace out. So we gotta do wars like that. We actually can't fight people that have forts. That's the thing. Okay. Surprisingly, 50 years later, after we started the game, it was 60 actually, this is our first hiccup. All right, but, we're spending a lot on the companies right now, which is fine, but it is time to start diplomatic capacity spending. All right, which elector wants to ally me? Trier, are they still an elector? That's Trier right there, isn't it? Yes, it is. Boom. Alliance secured. Fuck you. Okay, Operation Improve Relations with and ally all electors is a go. Alliance currently secure with Lüneburg and Trier. Who's voting for me? Lüneburg. What's the thing that they weigh? Opinion and Diplorep. Okay. There's actually some big-ass war going on right now. Okay, it's this. France Hideout, I guess, is this, and then Anti-France Coalition. I don't know. Who cares? Oh, what? What? We can ally another elector? What? In the meantime, we're making mega money, putting down buildings, building up more towns. Okay, interesting situation right here where we can fight Nordhausen, who's actually allied... Milhouse, no. Fort. Yeah, we can do it, actually. We can do it. Oh, promote urbanization. Maybe we don't do it. Holzminden becomes a town. Africa, we got money. Okay, so what we're actually hoping for here is that we're so fast that... Come on. Okay, still gonna lose stat, but as I was saying, we're hoping that we're so fast right here that Austria literally won't have time to enforce land free, dude. Oh, damn, 2 force. I didn't even notice that. But we don't care. Nice. Okay, we just got our first other culture one. That's Saxon. I wonder if we have enough people. We can tolerate it. Oh, we can accept it too. Nice. Okay, there's an alliance with Brandenburg. I think we're linked up with like 1, 2, 3, 4 electors now. Yeah, it's hard to get them to vote for me, but it is what it is. Let's pick another government reform right here, man. What do we go with? Crown power. Oh my god, game. I'm already over this, bro. You gotta stop trying to build castles for me. Like, it knows we're over force limit and it still does the castle. Ew, another elector. Well, our war has gotta continue. Obviously, I don't wanna risk it and try someone we might not be able to do. So I'm just, once again, going for guys that don't have any forts. But, it is 1406. I realize, our expansion is slower than I thought it would be. Or I just realized that it's slower than it, I kind of expected it to be, but yeah, it's just because everyone around us is so tiny. We can only do wars via parliament, right? Obviously, we can catch some rivals here and there, but it doesn't matter. And if we're taking one location, it really doesn't seem like we're expanding that much, even though, we kind of are. So let's go ahead and hit these guys. I'm just going to go ahead and raise up levies. It's literally just this right here. There's the Hussite Wars. Don't tell me they have a fort. They do have a fort. Oh, let's pray Austria doesn't do what it does. So far, so good. It might be because the Hussite Wars just started. Oh yeah, Austria is involved. Huh. Rare to see the Bohemia side more powerful. Okay, I think because they're busy with this, they're not going to get involved. Can we do another one? We can't. The entire HRE is blowing up. Meanwhile, we're just... Literally, dude, I think... we're the only... Well, not us, but us and like 2 or 3 other countries are the only guys not involved. Everyone is in this. How's the signs looking now? I think with Poland and Austria and them and the Teutons and Brandenburg, this side might be more powerful. But either way, we're done here. Oh, look at this. Look at this. So which ally doesn't... Brandenburg isn't voting for us. I wonder if we can hook up with these guys. I don't think I can be called into this. No, we don't got any other electors to ally. Yeah, Bohemia obviously we can't do. I'm just thinking about the Palatinate and... well, who are we allied to? I completely forgot. Okay, so we got Cologne, Brandenburg, Mainz, Lüneburg, and Trier. Oh, we got 5. It's just Bohemia and the Palatinate that we don't have. Okay, pretty good chance. Ah, this guy's 65. Ooh, local council, something that I was waiting for, and we have been building up towns in the meantime. Very nice. Pretty expensive, but very helpful. What? They probably passed some law, didn't they? Yeah, that's what they did. Frick me. No, what did they enact? It's not that. What did they do? Total population below 250,000. Okay, we grow a little bit. We get rid of that modifier, but it's just a negative 25. Yeah. What are they getting power from? Let's see here. Yeah, it's just the GP score, the dynastic power. Yeah. Damn, man. And he's 67, too. That sucks. I don't think I did anything to piss anyone off. Maybe ally another elector. If we can. We can't, though. We can't link with the Palatinate. They're the only ones left. That's not even the Palatinate. This is it. Damn, I really thought I was gonna get elected. It might be because they're also passing laws, and, you know, Austria's done those things, so... It's not like we're that far off, but obviously no way we're winning. And how old is his heir? Is it her? No, it's not her. It's Ferdinand, 39. He's not that young to where we'll wait, like, super long, but... Yeah. Okay, just rivaled Paderborn. I wonder... But they're a good one to knock down. They got a fort, sure, but... And it'll break my lance with mines, but... Yeah. Similar color CB. Alright, frick it. I'm gonna try it on a guy that has a fort. We're still losing 20 anyway. "20 days left to the next phase of the siege." No, we can't. Oh, yes, they can call in everyone here. I think. No, I can't. Let's try and go for the fort. I don't know. If not, we can just white peace. By the way, the election did happen. Austria got re-elected. Yeah, everyone's just voting for them, man. Damn, I do not like this. I've never had this happen to me so many times. I think Austria's in. Wait, where is that? Oh, there they are. Okay, we got the fort. It hasn't even been a year. I can call in Meissen and Lüneburg, but does that matter? Oh, I just won a battle. Oh! Please give me 1 month tick, dude. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, so lucky right there. I did actually beat Austria in a battle, but still so lucky. Damn, man, expanding is tough. We can fight Sondershausen. They don't have a fort, as far as I can tell. Everyone else is just... Yeah. Austria's gonna come in every time. Frick me! You know, at least they're not demanding unlawful territory, which would have frick control there for a very long time. I was gonna say what we should take advantage of is probably this. Yeah, the second Hussite thingy. I don't think Austria would get involved now. Oh, nice. Maybe it's time for Brunswick. Maybe it's time for Brunswick. Okay, there's the CB on them. Let's just wait for Austria to go down in numbers a little bit from these battles and stuff. Okay, ramped up Renaissance things. Now let's get into banking. This is gonna help with money, so we definitely want this. We want the Merc stuff as well because we're Merc maxing. Rag paper, obviously. Entree pot. Pound Lock Canal. That's not gonna help. We don't have cities. Don't need the Pound Lock Canal, even though I absolutely love it. So no need to go down here unless it's for the literacy, but we don't care. Silver and lead, actually, we do need because we're producing quite a lot of silver. And then over on this side, it's mostly all naval. Yeah. Okay, no one will help anyone. I put down a regular regiment, finally. Let's just gather up a bit more money. Or actually, frick it. First loans of the campaign, dude. There we go. We're gonna take mega loans for this. Frick it. There's the mercs. Let's get these, this one, because there's heavies in it, too. Alright, let's go. According to everything we know, Austria shouldn't come in. Both sieges done. Let's beat their ass because they're pissing me off. Boom. And that Brunswick, ladies and gentlemen, has been completely wiped out. As expected, Austria did not come in. They're still busy with this. That's perfect. Yeah. Whew, couldn't have timed it better. Okay, we want all of this. That is not gonna trigger a coalition. What if we do this too? What is this looking like? Okay, so everyone from Minden down to Bamberg is gonna join. How long are they gonna be in this? 51, yeah. I don't know, do we risk it? Dude, we got mega allies, of course we risk it. What? Hell yeah, okay. Now we're looking like a proper country, folks. Now we're looking like a proper country. Excellent. Okay, let's improve with all of these guys right here. I like doing it from this menu. It's actually pretty good. Bernburg. Then Würzburg. Yeah, okay, and we'll integrate this up manually, obviously. It's Ingrian, Eastphalian, and a little bit of a Lower Saxon. And you know, everyone always asks me, Hawk, why don't you put this guy to improve that and do this before you peace out? I don't do it because I don't think it should work like that, and also I can't be bothered. That's why I never max out Diplo spending or get this guy to do this before piecing out. I know it's more optimal, I know I'll get less aggressive expansion like that, I just don't agree that it works like that, and also, I don't want to have to remember to do the slider and this guy every time I want to piece out. But successfully avoiding the coalition so far, man. Yeah, let's improve with Havelberg right here. You know, these guys, are they still busy, honestly? Yeah, they're still doing this, so yeah, this won't form. Good thing that we took all of this. Let's see if we can accept Lower Saxon here. We can, yes, okay, perfect. Wait, why am I legitimacy and stab maxing? That's why I'm losing money. There we go. Get back to making money. Pay off these loans. Emperor dynastic preference, my ass. Okay, I'm officially improving with everyone that could join the coalition, so we're absolutely chilling. Oh, a coalition has formed. I didn't even notice that. We got 380,000 people now, which means we no longer have the negative 25%, but it's like, okay, loans have been paid off. Back to making, you know, money and infrastructure buildings. Feeling pretty good, man. 1424, yeah, we're nice. You know, I'm talking about control this whole game. It's like, wow, this is so cool and crazy. Dude, we're as big as Moravia. Of course we'd have good control. Like, even if I didn't put down any of these buildings, it's like, does it matter? Hey, nice. The coalition has been disbanded. Cool, 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 cool. Yeah, lots of people are still mad, but it's fine. We're chilling. Austria re-elected for the 3rd time since we're trying. Yeah, it's just we're so close. You know, we could bribe some of these guys for like 50 favors. We already got max opinion with everyone, so it's just other modifiers that are slowing us down. And obviously guys that we don't like / aren't allied to. No need to Diplomax anymore since, yeah, okay. That's pretty nice. Did we acquire any other, like, gold or silver stuff? I don't think we did, right? Yeah, we didn't. I don't know what the criterion is. Where do you hover on it for it to highlight? You know, because some highlight and some don't. For example, silver we can't do. We can't make it highlight. Gold we can, but I wonder what's Würzburg am Hearts right here? Why is this? Oh, copper. Copper. Okay, let's expand it all the way. Copper is decent. Yeah. Finally got the entree pot, dude. That's gonna help with, come on. Just pause, please. Yeah, okay, there we go. With, like, how powerful the market is and stuff like that. And let's hospital it up a bit. You know, I realized proper disease resistance infrastructure makes you not lose that much people. Now, it's easy when you start off with nothing to then build a hospital and every time you conquer, but, you know, the bigger you are, the harder it is to deal with. We actually haven't been suffering from diseases too much, man. Yeah. I'm not really even seeing any noticeable dip. Maybe, that right there is a little dip, but aside from that, nothing too crazy. The whole Hussite Wars thing is still active. Okay, it's gonna end in 5 years, yeah. I was thinking if there's a possibility for well, maybe there still is, because, look, I've been wanting to get a city for so long. The closest city to us has always been Magdeburg. Magdeburg is usually pretty strong. They're allied to Meissen. Oh, we can make them break that alliance. It'll just be them and Bremen like that. And with me, Lunenburg and Brandenburg, we can roll these guys. Magdeburg does have 2 forts. Bremen is usually okay-ish. They got 1 fort. This is possible, if Austria doesn't come in, obviously. If Austria doesn't come in, this is possible. I think next parliament we go for Magdeburg, man. They're actually pretty big. They own most of a Magdeburg border right there and a little bit from Altmark, so we'll see. We'll see. If we do, you know, maybe we can do something like these 3 or, you know, these 4 or, yeah, we'll see if we can do all of it. If not, we won't. It all depends on Austria. In the meantime, maybe, Maybe a howitzer or two. Wouldn't be bad. I like that. I like seeing that. They still got a lot of troops, but I definitely like that. Maybe with favors. Do I even got favors with a lot of these guys? I don't. With Lunenburg, I for sure do. I can still take them alone, though. Okay, I need one more heavy cav and then mercs. Okay. I think we're ready. Let's get these 8k Galicians. And let's, oh, it's 20. I thought it was 50, right. Isolate from Magdeburg. Okay, got a CB from Magdeburg border. I can't be bothered to do any of that. Let's declare. I don't think we can call on anyone. We just gotta pray once again that Austria doesn't come in. Oh, oh, they won't be coming in. They will not be coming in. Let's go. Okay, Magdeburg apparently has some additional land that I didn't notice. It's fine, though. Okay, over here, we're gonna go admin focus. Okay, Bremen came and messed things up a little bit, but let's see. 97% war score already. So we take all of Magdeburg Borde. No coalition. And then if we take all of this, we're good. Ah. Hell yeah, that's a pretty good sized country, man. That's a pretty good sized country. Oh, they got a university. They never built mine up. Obviously, we want to take education of the court here. All good. No coalition. A little bit about a fort limit, but who gives a frick? And we officially conquered our first city, because I don't think we have a location that's big enough to turn into a city. Neustadt am Rubenbergi. Did I just take that? I did not just take that. I had that already. We could have put down a city right there. It's fine, though. Okay, cool. So we got a region. We can get the Habsburgs in power. Yeah, there's actually no one there. This would give us dynastic power. Oh boy, did that help. That actually helped quite a lot. This guy's 45. Okay, and the stuff we just took from Magdeburg is actually Brandenburgish, so... Excellent. Dude, even Bohemia is voting for us. You can never get these guys to vote for you. Excellent. Okay, now let's just scheme to murder the Austrian guy. Oh wait, this isn't CK. What's that? I forgot to set historical spawn points. Of course I did. This doesn't happen too often. A Hussite victory. Yeah, usually they end up staying Hussite anyway. It's just the, you know... Yeah, an unusually, an unusual push from France into the Low Countries. Yeah, you don't see him do this anymore, you know. They were obviously spamming it about 6 or 7 months ago in 1.0.10, but... Yeah, I think Austria, man, was just a shitty emperor because they kept getting pushed from this side, and yeah. Rarely this aggressive France. We got Tuscany. You don't see that too often either. Nice expansion by the Ottomans. Now, big Lithuania? You know, I can't believe meritocracy hasn't gotten here yet. Because I pretty much researched everything I wanted to research. Okay, everything we took from Magdeburg is about to pop because of Brandenburgish patriots, but we're chilling. Unless Brandenburg supports them. That wouldn't be very nice. I'm gonna pick up pike and shot here just because there's nothing else to do. Unless we can do meritocracy? Hasn't spread enough. I'd rather do meritocracy, honestly, but frick it. You know, we can actually build a local governor. Magdeburg is the only place we can do it. Might as well do it. Doing universities now gotta make our people even more smarter. Oh! Wait. Oh, it is him! Let's go! We are the Holy Roman Emperor. Funnily enough, it's the von Habsburgs again, but that's exactly what enabled us to become the Emperor. Excellent, dude. Very nice. I clicked away the event, so I didn't know it was me, but there we go. Yep. We are officially the Emperor of the Holy Roman Empire. Ah. Moving up in the world, man. Let's let it tick. 21st power in the world. Maxing diplomats, lots of cultural slots as well, not that we need them, and most importantly, another cabinet slot. We don't need any of this, truth be told. We don't need any of this, dude. But, frick it. I'm not saying no. All right, let's get this integrated and wrap it up. Oh, that's right. We got this now where, other guys will consider us weak and hit the HRE. The thing is, we don't care. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. The year is 1454, and after integrating everything here and actually putting down 2 towns and local councils, it is time to wrap it up. So, yeah, after you guys enjoyed us playing the smallest country in the entire world last week over in Africa, we started off with 2 people. 3,000 or whatever we had, almost 3,000, obviously isn't as funny as 2, but I did try and find the smallest country in Europe by population, you know, aside from the Irish guys, because these guys do have some small ones, or at least I think they were the Irish guys. After that, I went actually back through the list, and it turns out these guys aren't the smallest country in Europe. Not Ireland. There was 2 guys somewhere around here that have like 2,500 people, and there was one Swiss guy, these guys, DeSantis, that was also smaller, but realistically over here we're between France and Luxembourg, we're not doing anything, and over here we're in between the Swiss Confederation and Milan, we're also not doing anything. So it actually was good that I ended up picking Wernigerode right here. Yeah, honestly, super fun playthrough, man. I went into this expecting pain and suffering and torture, just like it was with the, you know, country that was a vassal of Mali in them. And honestly, this turned out to be one of the most fun campaigns we've done in a while, man. The start wasn't that difficult because of allies, which is good. It reminded me of the classic, you know, EU4 starts in the HRE, where you can just, you know, get a couple of allies, loan max to get, you know, a bunch of mercs and pretty much beat anyone right at the start. It wasn't really like that, but with the help of Lüneburg, which has actually stayed our faithful ally the entire game, and later a bunch of these other guys as well, we managed to expand by quite a lot, and now we own so much more than we started off with in this little location right here. Built up a bunch of towns. Obviously, we never got enough people to build up, you know, Goslar to a city. Maybe I should have built up this up to a city, but you know, that's our heritage right there. Control is looking really good. Magdeburg is so powerful because I was just what you call it, increasing control right there, but it's looking very, very nice, extracting every little bit out of our country, making lots of money, man. 600,000 people, put down all of the relevant buildings, and as the cherry on top right at the end of this campaign, just because we got the Habsburgs in power and this guy dying, we ended up becoming the Holy Roman Emperor as well. So yeah, went from being literally the weakest nation in the HRE, or top 3, top 4, top 5 at least, to being the most powerful country in the HRE. Not really because Bohemia exists, but you get what I'm trying to say. Honestly, an excellent campaign, man. I had a lot of fun in this one. It was very, very cool. I totally want to do something like this again with someone else. Maybe we'll repeat our Worms campaign from a couple of, what you call it, from a couple of months ago back when EU4 started, because Worms does start off as a city. Spire is another, as a town, sorry, and Spire is another good one because that starts off as a city. And I don't know who owns Erfurt. I think it's the Free City of Erfurt. So we got even more powerful one location miners to play with. But let me know if you want to see me do this in China, because some of those Yuan vassals down in southwest China, they're honestly abysmal to start with. We're going to get rolled once they blow up, once Ming shows up, or Yue, or whoever it is. So yeah, lots more countries like this to be played, but super fun, man. Super fun. If this ain't a story, I don't know what is. But yeah, man, let me know in the comments below if you want to see more campaigns like this. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video. Obviously, it helps out a lot. Subscribe if you haven't already, and that's it for me for now. See you next time.